Welcome to Rope Burn. My name is Abbie Appel. So, let me explain this whole workout and what we're doing. We are using ropes. You're like, look at you, like, where are they? They are in the box over there. Don't grab one yet. So you guys who are coming in right now, I need you in groups of 3. This is a circuit workout, okay? A little bit different than probably what you've done before. You're all gonna be in a little, kind of, I call them a little pod, like little pods of 3. So instead of having 3 big stations, which becomes sometimes, especially in a group like this, a little hard to organize, you know what I'm talking about, and many times in your stations, when you've got your 3 stations, a lot of people don't know which direction to go. They're so stuck in their station that they don't know what the next exercise is, the next station, even when there's 3. You're gonna be in groups of 3. So it's really easy to see what the next exercise is when you're standing next to the person doing it. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? All right. But this is a jump rope circuit, all right? We are using ropeless jump ropes. Anybody used those before? Yes, we're gonna use ropeless jump ropes and I'll show them to you in just a second, all right? You've got 3 pieces of equipment in this circuit. Number 1, you have the ropeless jump ropes. Everything's about that. Number 2, you have the balls, okay? Number 3, you've got tubing, which is, we're all gonna run over there every 5 seconds and grab it. But it's gonna be somewhat organized because there's gonna be a partner A and a partner B and a partner C. Partner A is gonna grab the stability ball, partner B is gonna grab the tube, and partner C is gonna grab the ropes. Thank you. All right, so how many of you guys do circuits? You know, there's a lot of circuit training going on out there. What's some of the benefits of doing circuit training? Anybody? It keeps it a little more exciting, a little fresher. That's one, and you can get more done in less amount of time, right? Because you're focusing on a lot of different modalities in there. So today we're doing the 3. Now, how long do we spend? We've got about 8 rounds. We're like, really? 8 rounds. We'll see how far we get. We're gonna try to get through most of the rounds. But we have 8 rounds, maybe we'll get through 6 of them. You spend about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes in each of the rounds. Good? Good so far? And I said you have 3 exercises. You've got 3 pieces of equipment, 3 movements. You'll do each movement for about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. That means you're gonna be doing your jump rope for 1 minute to 1.5 minutes while somebody else is doing the tubing exercise and while someone else is doing the ball exercise. And I'll explain those because you're gonna get a transition in between each of the rounds about 1 minute so I can show you what the next exercise is. So you do not have to remember more than 3 exercises. And even that, you don't even have to remember them. Because guess what? All you gotta do is look to your right and that's what your next exercise is gonna be. That is a problem with circuits, right? It's one of the big, because they don't, they're all excited to work with their friends. So, but what does that mean? They're gonna be talking to their friends as you're explaining the exercise over at this station, and at that station, at this station. And they look at you in the middle of the workout, right? You're going through, you're like, everybody move to the next station. And what do? They're like, what am I doing here? And what do? You're like, let me run over and show you. So that takes a little extra time. So before we end each minute or 1.5 minutes, because you're gonna have a little transition between exercises in the rounds. So as an example, you'll do round 1. Partner A is doing a ball exercise. Partner B is doing a tubing exercise. Partner C, and I'm probably switching this around, will be doing a jump rope exercise. After you finish the 1 minute of your movement, you'll take about 15 seconds to transition to the next exercise within the round. If you guys look at your notes, it shows you that. That make sense? Good? And then you'll take another 15 seconds after that minute's up and transition 1 more time, or 2 more times. You'll do it again. So you'll spend again around 5 minutes in each station, or each round, and I will show you the next exercise after round 1 is done. So I'll go just by 3s. That's all you have to remember. Okay, now the intensity. Nothing horrible this morning, okay? There's no high intensity. You're jumping, it's not jump roping, by the way. You're jumping rope, jump roping. It's like you're roping a calf. Kidding. You are jumping rope. But there are no real ropes. So the benefit of using these ropes, and let me show you those, guys. And Stat here was so nice to give these to us. Who's seen these? They have little weights on the end. Yeah, they have little weights on the end, so they feel like a little weighted like a rope. But the benefit of using these in your class, especially, there goes my mic. There goes my mic, okay. Especially if you have a large class, is that you will not hit somebody with the rope. You guys have been walking through your own facilities, right? And somebody is jumping rope in the middle of the floor, and they don't even care, do they? They're like, just get out of the way of my rope. You saw me here, I was here first. So you'll have none of that in your class. You will not hit somebody with these ropes, especially if you keep your arms close to you like you should be when you're jumping rope. Good? Okay, are we all in groups of 3? Are we all in groups of 3? Find it now. Who does not? I have one person open. Anybody have a group of 2? I have one here. So I have 2 over here. I have 1 over here. One of you guys, ready? I'm looking. Yes? You 2 over there are by yourself? So is there anybody a straggler? Or I've got like 1. Yeah? No? These 2 and these 2. Is that it? 1. Okay. I've got 3 here. Yes? And then I have you 2 over there. Yes? Is that correct? So what I'm going to have you do, because there's a lot of space up here, come on up. Everybody else is in groups of 3. Because it won't work if you're not. Yeah? All right. If you're not, you can just kind of slide into another group. So you guys are in a group of 5, but guess what? Come on over. Come on, it's going to be a little more fun. Right here with this group. You guys don't mind having 5 in your group, do you? That means that 2 of you are going to be doing ball, and 2 of you are going to be doing tubing, and 1 of you is going to be doing a rope. Easy enough? Good. Okay. And well, this is going to be kind of the word I'm going to use. I'll say move and switch. You'll hear me say that a lot. All right, move to the next station. Stop, let's move on to the next round, or switch. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, good. All right, so ready. Partner A, here's what I want you to do. Partner A. Ready, partner A? I want you to run over, partner A, and in the box, there are ropes. Partner B, stay where you are for a second. Don't even move, partner B. Partner A, go grab the ropes. Just 1, yep. And keep the plastic if you can, because then you can shove them back in the plastic when you're done. And then go back to your station. Go back to your round or your little pod. This is almost organized, isn't it? Ready? Partner B, I need you to run over and grab a tube. They're not a heavy resistant tube, they're heavily resistant tube. You've got the brown ones there are the heaviest, I believe. The green, lighter, yellow, you know it's going to be really light. Okay? Partner B, come back. Who didn't know who partner B was? Did you figure that out really quickly, partner B? Yeah, okay. Just 1 tube is all you need. Okay, and partners, yes? You can do, how about 2 jump? Would that be, oh, you'll need actually 2 of everything. Sorry, you guys. You're gonna need 2 of everything. You know why? Because 2 of you will be, right, exactly. Okay, are you ready? Partner C, guess what you're grabbing? You're grabbing a ball, yes. You guys are just gonna grab 2. You guys are gonna grab 1 ball, everybody else except for you. Okay? Okay, make sure you grab a size appropriate ball. So if you have a really large people in your group, go a little bigger. Do you like large people, tall people? There's some balls for dwarfs over there. That's probably a little bit. Those are a little too small. Okay, yes. These are made by Xavier Fitness. Mindy Milray works for that company. Leslie Bender, they do bar above. They're not here. They're not here. Yeah, they're not here. I think they're in Southern California, so they were able to send them pretty easily. That's why they're still in the box. I just took them out. Okay, so you guys with the ropes. So here we go just a little bit. You guys with the ropes. You guys who don't have the ropes, just watch them because they're going to be experts at this. How do we jump rope? Well, you want to pretend that, well, we're going to pretend, but if you had a real jump rope, you only want your feet to lift off the floor just enough to clear the rope, okay? So you're going to be, it's really funny because when you have 2 separate ropes, you realize that one of your arms just doesn't work very well. Anybody? You're like, move your right hand if you're right-handed. You can go pretty fast, right? Now do it with your left hand, and you're like, okay, is your left one broken? Anybody? Did it break? It's broken, it doesn't work right. Like, something's wrong with the left one. Okay, so what you want to try to do is you want to try to get into a little bit of a rhythm, even if you're just doing a light jog right here. But you're tapping your toes, and you want to think each time this little ball comes down, that's when you're lifting your feet. Good, and you're just staying in place. We're going to do a bunch of different movements. Good, and that's it. But your feet just come up enough to clear your imaginary rope. There are times we're going to be doing a high knee jog, but still 1 foot is just clearing the rope. Is that good? Okay. So those of you who came in again, just came in, you've got your 8 rounds of movement, 3 exercises. I will tell you when to switch. I'm going to show you all the exercises before you do them. Who's okay with that? In between the rounds. So there's not much for you to remember. Not a super challenging workout. It's enough to get your heart rate up. The cardio is coming from what? The ropes. And the rest, you've got your ball, which is going to be your core conditioning, and you've got your tube, which is going to be your muscular endurance. Good? Can we get started? Okay, so make sure you guys clear the area. Make sure you know where your little station is, or your whole little pod. And then we're going to do a quick warm-up for like 3 minutes. And you guys are going to get some ideas on exercises, okay? So you guys who just came in, we're not doing a big room, like 3 big stations. It's just 3 little stations. Okay. Hold that thought. I'm getting there. I'm getting to it. And. All right, so you can put all of your equipment down. So we're all doing the same warm-up, and it's going to be timed. And ready for it? Go. Okay. All right, hopefully you all can see me over here on the side. Start with your feet about hip width apart, brace for the core, just a 3 to 5 minute warm up, shoulders roll back. Take a deep breath, raise your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way down, try that again. Inhale all the way up, bracing shoulders down. One more time, inhale all the way up, and exhale down. Now sit down into a squat hold. Brace through the core, shoulders are back and down. Yes, just a little tiny movement with the music. You're going to step out, step in, step out, step in. So it's out. But it's very small, it's a whole weight shift. Bracing. Turning on those glutes, yes, turning on the core. You've got 4. You've got 3. That's it. There's 2. Are you guys ready? Let's go a little faster. Here we go. So it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. So instead of tapping, instead of this, I want you to shift your weight. So shift, 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 shift. You have 4, 3, 2, and stand all the way up. Sit down at your squat. I want 30 seconds of squats at your own pace. Drive the hips forward. Yes. Chest is lifted. Nice and strong through your upper body and brace through the core. You've got about 15 more seconds of this. Sit a little deeper into your heels, loosening up the hips. How do you guys feel? Wow. They're recording this right now. Oh my gosh. How do you guys feel? One more time. I didn't hear you guys in the back. What, thank you. I see the guy in the, he's like, that does not come across very well on camera, the thumbs up. All right, when you guys are ready, just a squat with the knee. And just like yesterday, I want you to pull the knee into your body. Squeeze the knee into the body, hug it into the chest. So you're turning on the opposite glute, opening up the hips. That's it, big, big hug into the body. Breathing, good. Shoulders are down. Nice, you got about 15 more seconds of this. Beautiful. That's it, and just again, a little wider if you need to, through your feet. 10 more seconds to go, and it's a long 5 seconds, isn't it? It's like the Abbie School of Counting. When you're ready, sit down into your squat again, not too wide. Shift your weight back into a lunge. Keep the weight on the front leg, come back to center. Switch, other leg goes back. Keep the weight on the front leg, hold, ready? A little bit faster, so it's back and front and back and front, so you're staying low. So a little bit is rhythmic, a little bit is timed. Yes, and again, strong, and 8, 7, 6, 5, there's 4, 3, 2. Now stand all the way up, step back with a big lunge. Hold, rotate, take your elbow towards the inside of your knee, opposite contralateral. Stand all the way up, switch other side. Come down, elbow comes to the knee, small rotation, and alternate for 30 seconds, go. Elbow to the inside of your knee, bring your hands closer to your chest, and if you can, take the elbow to the outside of your knee. Get a little more rotation. Keep the weight forward. That's it. Chest up. Now you're squeezing your back glute as well, because it's helping you to stabilize your pelvis. Back heel is lifted. Firing the back glute. Yes, 10 more seconds to go. Are you guys getting a little warmer now? Just a little bit. Good. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, come on down to the ground. Take your feet wider than your hips. Hands directly under the shoulders. Now fire the glutes. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Touch one hand to the opposite shoulder. But when you do this, here's the important piece. Move nothing. So I don't want to see this big shift. Touch, fire the glutes while moving nothing. Take your feet wider if you feel your body shifting. Anybody feel that? So you want to keep the glutes fired, but it's going to help to stabilize your pelvis. That is beautiful. By the way, the form yesterday in this class It was amazing. It's great now. You've got about 10 seconds. Yes. You've got 4, 3, 2, hold. Take your right knee over towards that left elbow and hold it. Breathing, breathing. Anybody feel this? Anybody happy here? You're like, no. Switch legs, other side. Hold right there. Pull the knee towards the elbow. Pull up your abdominals, holding this for 5. Breathing 4, 3, 2, take your feet back. Now, walk your hands closer together. Walk your one foot in first. Feel the hip opening. Switch other leg, bring it in. So you're down a nice big frog. Yes? Reach your arms out. I know this is a lovely move, isn't it? Still a little deeper, open your knees up. Reach your thumbs to the back of the room. Feel the middle muscles of the back firing, and then drive through your heels and stand all the way up. How are ya? You warm now? Okay, I'm gonna show you the first 3 exercises, guys. The jump rope, people, are really, it's gonna be easy for you. You are doing just a really light jog in place, okay? Now you can do both feet. Can you all see this? Or you can do one foot, but you'll be there for about a minute. My tubing people, you are doing a bent over shoulder extension. So what does that look like? You're gonna stand on the tube. You might need to grab more of the tube, grab a little more of the handle, hinge forward at the hip. From there, just straight arm, shoulder extension. And you want to open the chest and palms face in. And I'll be coming around the room a little bit to make sure. But don't forget, you've got 2 other coaches who might want to help you with your technique. Yes? This is it. My ball people. Yours is an easy one. You get to hold a prone plank on your forearms for a minute. Now, anytime you need to drop your knees, feel free. But your elbows go close to center. Shift your weight onto the ball, straighten one leg, straighten the other leg. Now you can hold this and do lots of different movements. Circles, one leg if you bring your feet closer, but you're there for a minute. And then after that I say switch to the next station. Partner A becomes partner B. Partner B becomes C, and C becomes A. Thank you. Are you guys all ready? Who's ready? All right, hold on. I know I lost my ball. Come back here, ball, I'll get it. All right, I need a stopwatch for this. Get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1, go for it. 1 minute each, yes. Good, so you guys who are doing are doing rear, you're doing rear delt, shoulder extension right here. Palms can be up or palms are in. You can even turn your palms down. But I want you to think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, bracing through the core. There's a little bit of retraction in the scapula each time you bring your arms up. That's it. And then you guys who are on the ball, the glutes are engaging. Yes? Now you guys who are using the ropes, if you want to make this a little more intense, make your hands go faster. Anybody, what happens when you make your hands go faster? Your legs follow, yes. You guys have about 20 more seconds before you switch to the next station. Yes? Keep going. You should be a little bit warmer. That's it. Hinging. That's it. You got to think about where your line of pull is. Get ready. You've got 10 seconds. Look to state your next station so you know what you're doing. Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Partner A is now partner B. You only have 10 seconds to get there. Get ready. Actually, 15. You're all there? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it. Who's like, these aren't so bad? Are you even looking at your partner right now? That's one of the big benefits of circuit training, right? You get to interact with the people that you're working with. Now, instead of just holding your plank, she's like, maybe I want to add something. I know, don't make me walk around there. Don't make me come around. So maybe move your arms a little bit. Exactly. How's it feel, guys? Who's out there? How are you guys in the back? That's a tough tube, isn't it? Keep going. It's only a minute. What is it? If you need to, alternate your arms. Yes. Love it. If you guys need more, you can bring your feet together and lift up one leg. You've got 20 more seconds before you switch to the next station. And then you get a nice minute break while I show you the next 3. Good. Open up your chest on that shoulder extension. Don't forget your shoulders extend better, and your middle back extends better if your spine is extended or lengthened. You guys have a few more seconds. Ready? And switch to the next station. Anybody warm now? It's a good warm-up, right? Yes, keep going, get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1, go. So did you notice how these kind of complement each other, these exercises? One is a little bit more for the front, that core, that prone plank, and the other one is for the back. And they're both stability exercises. Now, if you can lean forward more, go for it. If it bothers your back, stay where you are. That's it. And think of your hands coming around your body as you retract your scapula a little bit. Yep. Open your chest more. Squeeze back here. Yes. Lean forward a little more. How are you guys? Who's like, it's so hard we can't talk to each other. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Who's like, you should be able to say your name still. You guys have about another 10 seconds before, 15, 20 seconds before we switch to the next. Did you like that? 10, 20, 30. You get another 3 minutes of this. I'm kidding. Keep going. You have 8 seconds. Really, truly, 8 seconds. And 4, and 3, and 2, and rest. Go back to your first station. Next 3 exercises. A little bit more challenging now that you're warm. Jump rope, people. You are doing high knees now. Do I need them all the way up to your hips? No, but they're here. Before you were down here like this. You want to lift them a little bit higher. You want to be like a gazelle. Okay? My partner B on the 2. You guys are doing overhead tricep extension. You're going to do 30 seconds on each side. Now, what does that look like? So my partner B, I want you to go ahead and grab your tube for a second. Pick an arm, any arm, because you're doing them both. You're letting the tube hang behind you. We bend the elbow. Grab onto as much tube as you need to after you bend your elbow, and then you extend the elbow. Now, if you want to make it harder, here are your choices. You can extend both elbows. Yes, if you want to make it even harder, keep the bottom arm straight and only the top elbow. Anybody feel that? You'll do about 30 to 45 seconds on each side. Good? Now, my partner C on the stability ball, this is an exercise that actually is a little superset. You're going to do a tricep extension on the ground. Now, if you have a shoulder issue, of course we can fake it and just do something like this kneeling. But you're here. Feet are on the ball. Fingers point out. Lift your butt up, just enough, and bend your, it can be just a couple of inches. Got it? Chest is lifted. If you want to lift your butt higher, you'll get a little more range of motion in the elbow. Who's ready? Yes. Forward, you're going forward. Like you would if you were doing real jump rope, you'd be going forward. Are you guys ready? So all you have to do is remember your own exercise, and then I'll tell you when to look. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. So, yes. And I'm walking around just a little tiny bit. Now, if you don't feel the resistance, grab more tube with that hand behind you. The shorter the tube between your hands, the more resistance you have. How's it feel? Not bad, right? Do this enough and you'll feel it, I promise you. Who's like, I got stuck on this one first. I know, the people, and by the way, you guys who are doing triceps, with the feet on the boat, you might need a little break at some point. She's like, I already need a break. It's only 15 seconds and I need it. You gotta get your butt a little higher. You're bending your elbows. Keep going. Yes, ready? You guys on the triceps, switch arms. The rest of you keep going. There's nothing else to switch, I know. This is why it's gonna be a little longer on this one. How are you guys in the back? Yes? Could you go take your knees higher? She's like, maybe. Take a break on the triceps on the ball if you need it. So fingers point out or turn in, but never to the back or you'll lock your elbows out. What happened to it? You're just hanging out there. He's like, I'm hanging here. I need like a picture of this. You guys have 10 seconds. Yes, you know what you're doing next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, switch to the next station. Go. Yes. So the tubing one would work with dumbbells. We know that, right? All right, so make sure you grab as much tube as you need to. Feet on the ball, get ready, and go. So this one's gonna be about 5 minutes because you've got 2 arms. Isn't that nice how I tell you this? Because you have 2 arms. Yes, how's that? So make it small, I know. Shin, how did I get stuck on this one? It's a little hard, yeah, it's a tough one. So try to get your butt a little bit higher. Yeah, so you get a little more elbow flexion and extension, yeah, you got it. So bend the elbows. Yes, keep the chest open. So you're into this for about 30 seconds. Who's like, no, really? So you guys on the triceps, on the tubing, switch arms. And my jump rope people lift their knees higher. Who's like, hell, this is like, I'm making you go a minute and 20 seconds. How is it? All right, keep going, you guys are there. You got about maybe 15 more seconds to go. Can we do it? Try to keep your elbow right, or keep the top of your arm by your ear if possible instead of here. Even if you open it sideways, that's fine. Just don't let it come too far forward in front of you. You guys have about 5 seconds to go, and then you're gonna switch stations again. Here's 4, 3, 2, switch to the next station. Yes, you all know what you're doing. You got 15 seconds to get there. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. So try to keep your arm close to your body, close to your ear, and try not to move your shoulder as you bend the elbow. Yeah? How was that? She's like, not so bad. What did you do? You just did rope, didn't you? You did that. Which one? Right, that was the bad one. Right? How's everybody? Now, could you make your arms go faster? Anybody? Yes. How's that feel worse? Doesn't it feel worse? Feels better. Yes. Oh, that's a nice hard too, right? That red one's hard. All right, you guys have just a few more seconds before you switch arms. And good, switch arms. That doesn't mean the jump rope people get to kind of slack off, get a little lazy now. They're like, no, this is the last time. Try to keep that elbow up, you got it. Round 2 is almost done. Round 2 is almost done. 15 more seconds to go. Good. So keep your fingers turned out, not back, because you're going to lock your elbows. Be really careful about that, guys. So you want to bend your elbows. Bend your elbows. Yes, bend your elbows, not just lift your hip. Yeah, bend. Isn't that worse? I don't care if it's an inch, but make sure you're bending. You guys have 3, 2, 1, and rest. How do you all feel? Something? Okay, good. We're going to move to the next round. Let me try the next 3 exercises. So, jump rope people. You're doing skater. Really simple. This is it. So you'll probably get 2 circles with each step. That makes sense? So this is all you're doing is skater. Who got that? And you'll be there for about a minute and 15 seconds. My tubing people, you get a squat with hip abduction. So you're here, you're gonna stand on the tube. If you wanna make the hip abduction harder, release the tube, step on it with your feet together. Good? You can cross your handles. You can hold them here. You can hold your arms here. I like the tube in front because when it's behind you, look what happens to the line of pull. It's in front of you, a little more stable in the shoulder. You're squatting with hip abduction. Who's done that before? Right, it can be challenging, super complicated exercises. This is it. All right, the last one. Ball people, this is gonna be the hardest one. Ball people, you gotta do with me. So what I want you to do is stand beside your ball. You guys are all watching this. You will take your ankle near the center of the ball. Your ankle near the center of the ball. Who's good? This is your floor leg. Do you all see this? Not your knee, your ankle. Sit into a squat on your floor leg. Anybody got that? That's it. Sit into your squat. A little deeper. Stick your butt out. Pull your knee in a little bit. So make sure your knee's not all the way out. Your leg should be underneath you. Anybody feel that? Anybody good? That is your squat. You're going to do this for about 40 seconds on each side. Who got it? And I'll give you some options as we go. Are you ready? Get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1, go. I know, here we go. So the hip abduction people might not be quite so happy, and the tube is on the inside of your elbow. Yes, right there, on the inside of your elbow. Right here, just let your elbows come in. Don't let them come out, just pull them in right here. Yeah, make it as easy as possible. You got it, all right. Beautiful, take it. Try to sit back into your heels more, keeping your spine nice and long. Yes, so can you keep your weight on this leg more? So take this foot back a little bit. Take this foot back. So just be right here. Now move your body right there. Now sit into that leg. Yes, you got it. How are you? Anybody feel their leg as they're squatting on the ball? Anybody else? Yes, get ready. You guys have 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other leg. You guys who are doing the jump rope, you don't need to switch anything. Yes, now when you come down, make sure there's no slack in your band. When you come down, no slack in the band. Are your arms getting tired? Beautiful. You feel that leg now. Now you guys who are on the ball, who wants a fun option? Anybody? Keep going. How about add a little hop? Oh, you think I'm kidding? Anybody, come on for 10 seconds. Humor me. Who got it? I know! You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch to the next station. Yes. So again, the only people that might struggle are the ball people. Your ankle is on the ball. The other foot is directly to the side of the ball. To the side of the ball. Square your hips. Ready. You got it? Leg is underneath you. And go. There we are. Beautiful. I love it. Now my ball people, if you want a little more fun, when you come down, you can open your leg and then adduct as you come up. So adduct on the way out, yes, or on the way down, adduct on the way in. Anybody feel that? Who's with me? Come on, that's fun, isn't it? She's like, baby. How are you guys feeling, by the way? That good. So don't let your leg go so far that you extend at the knee. Only the hip is abducting. Don't let the leg go too far. Only 30 seconds down. That's a positive cue, don't you think? Only. Yes, drive your hips back. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, switch to the other leg. Now you skater people, could you go a little faster with your legs? Anybody? Who's like staying with the music? I can see that you're like, bump and bump. Yes. Good, and when you do your abduction, by the way, keep the toes almost turned in a little so you stay more parallel. Nice. How is it so far? You guys all good? We're in the third round. That means we're almost halfway there. It's like, really? Yes, all right. Ready? Switch to the next station. So my ball people, just so you're not lost, dazed, and confused, your ankle goes on the ball. Your stable leg is right next to the ball, sideways. So your foot should not be very much in front of the ball. Get ready. Sit into your squat and go. That's it, you guys got it. So that foot should be a little more sideways. More sideways. Now move it back, hop back, hop back, hop back, hop back. Your knee should not be touching the ball. Yes, your knee should not be touching the ball. Does that make sense now? Your calf will touch the ball. Your ankle will touch the ball. Your foot will touch the ball, but not your knee. Yes. Now, if you wanted a little fun right away, because you only got about 20 more seconds on this leg, you could easily add, yes, you can easily add a little hop, little teeny tiny hop. Who's with me? Who's like, no way, I'm not doing that. Yes, as your foot's on the side. Get ready, and switch to the other leg. Is this your last group? And then we get to show you more exercises? How are you guys in the back? Yes? Are you feeling anything way back there? I can see you. Right. You guys have about 20 seconds to go. Nice. See if you can get deeper range of motion in that squat. Yes. So is this easier or harder than a single leg squat without the ball? It's easier, isn't it? How many of your clients are not so great at doing single leg squats? Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, because it's maybe too much load. They don't realize they're putting all their body weight on one leg. Love it, and there is a balance challenge. You guys have 3, 2, 1, and rest. 3 down. All right, let's move to the next one. So now you guys you're at round 4. So once again, you get some really fun stuff here. You have your jump rope. Jump rope, all you're doing is going forward and back. So what does that look like from the side? Just forward and back. Yes? Easy. You're like the jump rope people, like, we got it. My tubing people, this is gonna get a little tougher, okay? So what you're gonna do is place the tube around one foot. Got it? You're gonna grab the rubber part of the tube because you're gonna need some resistance. The other foot is a kickstand. Anybody see this? It's a kickstand, meaning there's not a lot of weight on it, it's just there for balance. You are going to hinge at the hip. Now if you want to lift the foot, you are more than welcome. Now here's what I'd love to see with it. As you go down, shoulder extension. But if it's too much resistance, don't do it. Got it? So shoulder extension on the way down. You guys got it? You sure? All right. And then the last one, again, it's a superset. You guys should be experts on that ball. Your ankle goes back to the ball, and now you are hinging at the hip. So it's not a squat, it's a bend at the hip. So you get to do 2 hip hinges in this round. Are you ready? You ready? All right. In 3, in 2, in 1, go. You got it. So your front leg is a little bit bent on that deadlift. It's a deadlift, yes. So it's not a squat. You're bending at the hip with a slight bend in the knee. Yes, the knee just stays bent, and the arms just come right to the side. How's that feel? Yeah, yours, she's like, mine's easy. Yours is harder, isn't it? Especially because you add the arms to it. Right, open up the chest. Don't forget, you're trying to broaden the shoulders, broaden the chest. 30 seconds down, and you got about 10 more seconds before you switch legs. Now 2 groups get to switch legs. How are you guys on the jump rope? She's like, these are not fun anymore. Yes, ready? Switch legs. You got about 5 seconds to switch legs, yep, and then you go right back to your hinge again. Yes, and go for it. So when you reach your arms up, try to reach from the shoulders, open your chest. Yes, how fun is it? She's like, great. You can still chew gum and do it at the same time. It can't be that bad, right? How is it, you guys back here? I made my way to the back. Yay. Yes? Yeah, I made it back here. Hey! All right, almost. You guys, I know about 5 more seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and move to the next station. So the ball, people, is still your ankle on the ball. It's the same position, but no, you're only hinging at the hip. Tubing people, you might be the ones confused. So let me show you again. So 1 foot goes on the tube. You want to grab onto as much tube as you need to. The other leg is a little kickstand. And the arms come up. Yep. Get ready. And 3, 2, 1, go for it. And I'll be up here in case you need a little help. Got it? Reaching. Reaching the back of your arms towards the ceiling and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now you can always lift your foot off the floor and do a single leg deadlift. Make sure that your support knee is a little bent. Support knee is a little bent, even if you're on the ball. Yes. You've got about 30 seconds down, 10 more to go before you switch legs. And by the way, you're about halfway through your workout in just a moment. How do you all feel about it? Good? We're feeling good about that. Ready? Switch legs. That's it. Yeah, the jump rope people can't quit. It's not that bad though, is it? That's right, it's not that horrible. Does anybody in the room do cardio? This is not that bad, is it? It's easier than a regular jump rope, would you all agree? Yes, yeah, definitely. All right, you have 15 seconds before you switch to the next station. Good, nice. You have 10 seconds to go. In 4, in 3, in 2, and move to the next station. Last one. All right, so if the tubing people are a little confused, you're the only ones that might be confused, right? So the tube goes under your foot. Other foot is a little kickstand. You want to grab as much tube as you need to for some resistance. So you hinge at the hip and your arms come up. Get ready. And 3, and 2, and 1. Go. All right, so I'm up here if you need help. This is the one I know that challenges us a little bit. And don't forget, if you wanted to, could you add on that arabesque? You like that arabesque? All right, could you add on a hip extension with the back leg? Yes. Nice. Who teaches bar classes and like arabesque? Yes. All right, 20 seconds down. Nice. Does anybody feel their glutes on these right now? After doing like 2 sets of deadlifts on each leg. Almost there now. All right, you've got about 5 seconds before you switch legs. 4, 3, 2, and switch to the other leg. Yep. Don't back off, jump rope people. This is the last one. You guys are gonna probably be able to get like 3 more, who's like 3 more rounds? 2 more rounds at least, yeah? 2 more rounds? We can do it? All right, you guys have about 20 more seconds. got about 10 more seconds to go, and then we change the exercise. Nice, good. Keeping the hips square. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. Okay, go back to your first one. All right, jump rope people, here's what you got. Scissors. Scissors, easy? Right, much easier than using a real jump rope, but you're doing scissors. Got it? That's it, okay? Now, the 2 people, you get to sit down. It's like, yeah. You're doing 1 back exercise and 1 chest exercise. Have you noticed I'm doing a lot of back exercises? Anybody? Yeah, because it's kind of overlooked. So the tube comes around your feet. Notice, 2 people come down to the ground if you want right now. You're going to wrap the tube around your feet. Point your feet a little bit. Plantar flex. So that if you lose the tube, it doesn't snap you in the face, which has happened to some of my clients. Learn from my mistakes. You're here. Palms down or palms turned in. Just a little rear delt fly. Now, when your neck starts to bother you, try to depress the scapula a little bit. And if you can't get rid of it, just take a little break for 5 or 10 seconds and then come back in. Yes? But it's only going to be 1 minute this time. The ball people, you guys get the good exercise. So the last one here, your hips go on the ball. All the way down. Now, if you want to make this harder, what do you need to do? Walk out. Make it more challenging. So you can have your knees on the ball, your ankles on the ball for more challenge, hips on the ball for less challenge. A little wider with your hands. There's 1, chest press, shoulder flexion, extension, chest press, keeping the core tight. So you want to use your lats to pull yourself forward. Yes? My ball people, are you guys ready? Yes, yes? All right, I'll be up here a little bit, making sure we know what we're doing. Get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1, and go. That's it. Don't forget, you want a little bit of that shoulder flexion and then extend. The focus is on the extension, pulling yourself back into the plank. Yes, bracing through the core. If you need more intensity, walk yourself forward a little more. Less of you on the ball is going to make it harder, yes, on your chest and shoulders. How is it? It's only a minute of each. It's going to go by so fast. Retract your scapula. You guys have 30 more seconds before you switch. Easy? Yes. Anybody feel the rear delts firing from that? I know. So it's a really nice compliment to that push-up. You guys have 15 seconds to go. Don't forget to press, because I know your neck starts to go up because you're holding your arms up. You have 10 seconds. How are the push-up people? Easy, right? Not a problem at all. You have 3, 2, 1, switch to the next station. Jump rope people, you know what you're doing. You're just doing scissors. Ready? 2 people. You know what you're doing, yes? All right, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Squeeze the shoulder. Now make sure your shoulders don't elevate when you retract, because I know that's easy. That happens easily. Nice. Who's like that feels like a really good stretch when you reach back? It does, exactly. So when you come forward, really fire the lats to bring the shoulders back over the wrists. I know, just amazing the technique, you guys. Who wants a picture? I want a picture. In the middle, you're like, don't even think about losing track of time. Hey, keep going. Don't quit on me. Don't quit on yourself. All right, you guys have a few more seconds to go. 15 exact. Yes, keeping the back nice and long as you retract. How's it feel now? Yes. You have 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and switch to the next station. How are you? Yeah, look at your partner. You guys have 3 of them. Tell them they're doing a great job. You're like, nice job. Ready? And 3, and 2, and go. You know what you're doing. Yes. This is it, 1 minute. We might get through all of them, who knows? You might get through all of your stuff. Oh yes. So right now you guys are in round 6, or you're in round 5. You have 30 more seconds to go. Good, keep your core really tight. In fact, on that plank, when you're doing your push-up, keep your glutes tight, just to stabilize your pelvis. Yes. Try to open your chest. That's it. As tall as you can get your body. You have 15 seconds. See, I told you you wouldn't have to do it. Yeah. Right. You guys have about 10 seconds to go, and then this whole round is done. Yes. You have 3, 2, 1, and recover again. All right, go back to your first station. Now, this one's gonna be a little tough because the people using the ropes, you're doing a single leg jump. Who's like, what? Single leg, it's a single leg hop. So now you have to coordinate. This is actually tough to coordinate your arm movement with that one leg. And you're here, I'm gonna let you stay here for the full minute, okay? You're like, not kidding. If you need to take a little break, you can come back to both feet. But don't do the left leg yet. So you can do one leg, or you can alternate. You got it? It's gonna be right leg or alternate. Tube people. Yours is an easy one again. It's just a lat pull down. You're like, what do you mean it's a lat pull down? So you're here. You're gonna sit again. You're gonna hold this position. You might wanna grab onto your handles. Feet are up, because I want some core in there. All you're doing is a lat pull down. This is it. So it's all about opening the tube, engaging your lats on the way down. You got it? Now your feet are up and you're leaning back so you engage your core more. Okay? And the last one you have is side plank. Oh yeah. Side plank, people. 3 options. First option, knee on the floor, foot on top of the ball, hold. Yes, second option, bottom leg goes behind the ball and you're here holding. This is it. Third option, ball between the feet. You must lift your ankle off the floor. Not your foot, but your ankle, and you're holding this. Good? Okay, are you ready? It's only 30 seconds. Who's like, no, I'm not ready. Get ready, and 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, so it's only gonna be 30 seconds. You guys in the ropes are gonna be there for a minute. You're gonna get a little 10-second transition, but just 30 seconds on each side. Who's like, I don't wanna do more than 30 seconds, right? Try to keep the hips up. Yep, you got it. Holding that, and you are squeezing the ball between your legs. So your top foot is pushing down into the ball. How is it? Nice? Little balance challenge. The ankle's lifted. I wish I could take a picture and show my class. It looks brilliant. You have 3, 2, 1, switch to the other leg. You gotta keep going. You guys don't get to switch to the other leg. You can alternate if you want, but you can't switch to the other leg yet. Right, because you know there's one more round to go after this. We have to do the other round now. You know that, right? It was a trap. Yes, you guys have about 15 seconds and then you can switch stations. Keep that hip up, squeezing your glutes. Yes. Those are hard, aren't they now? Pull all the way in your chest with the tube. You have 3, 2, 1, switch to the next station. How was it? Nice? I know. 8 seconds. Ready? And go. Hit it. That's it. So you guys here with your tube, hold on as much tube as you need to, and you want to pull it all the way down to your chest. Retract, depress, and the feet are up for a little more core engagement. Now you guys with the tube, if you want to make this a little bit more core-centric, alternate your arms. Anybody feel that? So now there's a little asymmetrical load. Exactly. So your obliques have to fire a little more. Ready, and switch to the other side, ball people. How's it feel there? Not bad, right? That's it, right. Now as you open the chest, one arm at a time. You want your ankle lifted so you keep that alignment. Almost done. You guys have 10 seconds to go. I know, it's not easy now, is it? Squeeze your butt a little bit, reach back with your hand. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch to the next station. Same leg or alternate. You have 5 seconds to get in your position. Yep, the tube comes over your head. And ready? Go. That's it. So not behind you, in front of you. So pull to the top of your chest. Yes, you got it. Keep the wrists nice and straight. Who feels very light and agile on their right foot? Now if you want it harder, lift your feet up. Isn't that better? Open your chest. You got a little bit of flexion in your lumbar spine. And you want to try to get some extension in your thoracic. Yes. You have 5 seconds before you guys switch sides. Can you lift your hip a little higher? Yes. And switch sides. You don't get to switch sides. You guys on the jump ropes, you don't switch anything. Yes. You keep going or alternate your legs. Back and forth. Is this my last one? And then I have one more round? Is that right? We're almost there. You guys have 10 seconds to go. Yes. 5 seconds. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are we good? All right, last one. Can we do one more? Can you guys handle one more? Okay, because we want to do the left leg. So you know what the jump rope is, right? It's the left leg. Okay? The 2 people. You guys get, oh, I love this one. You get a single leg bridge. Who wants to do a single leg bridge with a tube? Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to lie on your back, as I have this pack behind me. You're going to place the tube over your knee like this. Take a look. Arms come down. You might want to try it. You want to anchor your hands to the floor and then push against the resistance of the tube. That's it. So you want to keep your arms flat on the floor and drive through that bottom leg. You're going to get 30 seconds, so you want to stay up as long as you can. Ball people, yours is actually pretty simple. You're also doing a bridge. All the way down. Head and shoulders on the ball. You're here. And all you're doing is just a glute bridge. This is it. Got it? Now, if you want a little more challenge, you can alternate and lift your heels up. Good? Yours is going to be the easiest one of the day. Are you ready? This is your last one. All right, in 3, in 2, 1, and go. That's it. So if you need more resistance with that tube, you know what to do, right? Grab onto more of it, grab more resistance. So the nice thing about the tube, just so you know what you're doing, your arms are on the floor, your hands stay down. I want you to engage the muscles of the back. Posterior chain, you want to get the middle muscles of your back to engage, your lats, trapezius, because they help the glutes to fire more. Can you feel that? Isn't that good? Yes, keep your leg up a little bit higher. Ready, and right here. Yes, right there. You guys ready? Switch legs. It goes just over, just under your knee. Yes? I know the bridge, you guys are like, these are easy. Are they easy now? No, all right. Your head is down. I know, it's like just a bridge. She's like, I've done this before. Lift your pubic bone. Yes, you guys have 10 seconds to go before you switch. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, switch to the next station. So you guys on the tube, where is it going? It's going right up below, right below your knee. Kind of at the top of your tibia. Got it? Ready? And you want to keep your leg parallel with the floor. Get ready. And 3, and 2, and 1, go. That's it. And your head is down on the ball. Your head is down on the ball. That's it. Head is down. So what are you trying to do there? He's like, I got this down, right? I love it. He's with the beat of the music. Now you ready? Make your arms go faster, jump rope people. Isn't that better? She's like, no, it's worse. Arms are down. You want to turn in that posterior chain. You guys have about 5 seconds, and then you switch legs. Only the 2 people get to switch legs. Ready? And switch legs. That's it. Now when you lower your butt on the ball, don't lower so much that the ribs open. Close the rib cage, so it's going to be small. Yes. You have 20 seconds. And a minute. And then you're done. Woo! 10 seconds to go. She's like, now I hate these, yes? Looks like the first one was easy. Round one was so easy. You have 3, 2, 1. Switch to the last station. This is it. So again, shoulders and head on the ball. 2 comes just over the top of your tibia. Yep, head is on the ball. Feet line up with hips. Get ready. And go. Whose left foot's a little tired now? Yes. Yeah, walk your feet a little closer if you want. A little more perfect for the glutes. Nice. Okay, guys. You're 20 seconds into this. You got 40 more to go. Nice. Can you feel that? Yeah, right? You guys have 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Switch legs. Keep jumping or hopping. Yes, it's really a hop, right? Isn't a hop one leg? 20 seconds. This is it. You have 8 seconds to go. And 3, and 2, and 1, and recover. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Nice job, you guys. So there is one more round. Can I show it to you? Yeah, can I show it to you if you guys can? So the last one you have is pretty simple. Because again, when you have these ropeless ropes, you can get people to do just a little bit of jumping. I mean, it really is. It's hopping. So you have a jack. That's all it is. It's just a jack. That's the rope. And then the next one, which I really do like, you can see I just put a lot of back exercises in here because it's so easy to train the front of our body in our classes, right? And our clients, they only want to train the front of their body because it's all they can see. And most of them look like this. So it's exacerbating all of their issues. So this next one, and you guys might want to try this one. Again, your tube comes around your feet. You can hold onto your handles. You got to find the right amount of resistance. So you're here. You pull back, that's one. External rotation, internal rotation, and then out. So squeeze the shoulder blades. We first want to retract. Then from there, keeping the elbows kind of in the same place, you pivot. Yes? Who wants to try it? Anybody? You got a minute. Go for it. I know, but you might want to point your feet. I saw that. Do the whole round. I don't think, because we don't have time. Because we only have like a minute, and I want to get. Who wants to? Anybody want to do the whole round? Do you have any takers? Anybody want to do the whole round? Look at you guys. Yes? Yes? Who's out there? Yes? What the heck? Let's just do it. All right, we're gonna do it. Yay! All right, ready? That was the next one. You got it. And the last one you have is just seated flexion on the ball. Seated flexion. Who knows what I'm talking about? A crunch. Now, I can't get too far here, but here's what I want you guys to do. The ball is right under the middle of your back. You're doing a crunch, but this is the best part, and I try not to kill the microphone. You're going to come up, and when you come up, I want you to roll down one side of your spine, then come up the middle. Roll down the other side of your spine, come up the middle. So a little lateral flexion, touch your shoulder blade up. Down one side, up the middle. To make it harder, feet come closer together. Yes? Got it? But you want to make sure that your hips stay on the ball. So come down farther. This way. Yes! You guys ready? All right, let's do it. What the heck? It's only how long? 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. I've got 3 minutes. I have nowhere to go. All right, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Yes. So you can't release your tube very much. You got to just release it enough to make sure there's no slack in the tube. Now that's 10 seconds down. Yes. So as you guys are doing your crunch, yeah, you got it. So come down and roll down. Now if you want more challenge, make a full circle at the bottom. So roll down one side, roll up the other side, hold in the middle, and then do the exact same thing the other way. Anybody feel that? Now, the higher you sit, the easier it is. So don't come up quite as high. You still want to square yourself off. Yes? So you're here, once again. You want to make sure your back stays on the ball. Down, 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 up, and then around the other way, and up. Yes, almost. You have about 5 seconds to go before you switch. So you pull back, retract, externally rotate, not too far, and then center. Switch to the next station. How'd that feel? All right. 5 seconds. And go. 1 minute. So once again, try to stay farther back on the ball. You got it. So look where I am on the ball. Instead of coming way up here, you want to keep your bottom rib in contact with the ball. You roll down one side. You're going to roll all the way to the other side, come to center, and then again, make a circle down and a circle all the way up if you want more challenge. Yes. 20 seconds down. How is it? Who's happy they stayed? Thank you. And I'm still getting a picture before you leave here. Now, if your feet are moving all over on the floor there, maybe you're making your movement a little bit too big. Your feet should be anchored to the floor. Yes. Get ready in 15 seconds. How are the hands back there? Was it getting a little tough? No, kidding. You get there. Come on. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and switch to the next one. Last one. So make sure when you're doing your supine flexion, your bottom rib stays on the ball. Got it? Okay, get ready. In 3, in 2, and go. Hit it. So once again, your bottom rib. Anybody know what their bottom rib is? Your lumbar spine stays on the ball. Your lumbar spine stays on the ball. Yes. How's it feel? Nice. Love it. How are my external rotation people? So pull back, little row, open, close, release, squeeze, open. Who's like doing a YMCA here? I'm just kidding. All right. You guys have 30 seconds. This is all recorded, by the way. I'm so excited that you're going to hear all of my quirks. Good. Nice. Could you make your arms go faster? Last bout. This is it. You've only got 15 seconds and then it's all over. It really is over this time. This is the last one. 8 seconds to go. And 3, 2, and recover. Yay, that's our turn now. Nice. Now how do you feel? Good. So you can see there were some breaks in there, but here, let me tell you another way you could do this, because if you teach this in a class, you know that your clients don't want a lot of breaks, right? First of all, you pick exercises that are pretty simple, right? You don't want to get too technical. It only took me 1 minute, and for 1 minute, the longest transition we had between rounds was 1 minute and 15 seconds. Did you all hear that? It only took me 1 minute and 15 seconds to know what I was doing to teach you the exercises. But what you could do is you could have them in your pods. Isn't it easy in the pods because you can see what the next thing is? But you could do this in 3 big stations if you wanted to, right? It gets a little, you have to really organize that. And then you could put on the wall what they're doing. You could show them pictures. Mindy Milray would take pictures and put them on the wall and show everybody what you're doing. Good? All right, can I get a picture? Yes, come up really fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got to bring me your equipment anyway, right? Okay, who wants to do a picture? Somebody in the back wants to take a picture. Somebody wants to take a picture of us. I can see you guys sitting in the back there. One of you guys who's sitting in the back. Put your hands up. The people on the outside, we got to do this. Just one arm on the outside. Ready? And we got to make ourselves look really big. In 3, 2, 1. Got it? Yay! Thank you. And I'll post that on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you guys so much. And if you have any questions about this, email me. My email address is at the bottom. They are putting this on video, so if you need the exercises, you can see that there as well.